starting.
Just
All right, we're
go.
good.
Just go.
All right. So, Melanie spoke with my anonymous benefactor and has solid evidence against him. And I'm gonna just pull some quotes because I was not able to edit the video and leave out who the person was. But Mellon said, and I quote, his goal was to have Edgar prepare and stock up and wage war against us.
Quite the predicament.
That was the main line that I got out of that. He said it twice, actually. Literally back to back. That's an issue.
That would be an issue, given
Because
that
he was in your borders when I assassinated him today. Now I went to him. The reason why he was assassinated, by the way, was because I demanded the 2 shulkers of totems be returned to me.
completely and utterly valid. I will not hold you accountable for that. That is.
I gave him 1. Or no, not gave him. He gave me 1. The other one never was returned to me. So, Oracle and Snow dealt with it. He's gone now. But
Yeah.
I do not like the fact that there is these talks of war against me.
I don't like that either.
Made by a crazy man now that lives in your nation, and someone who was literally a major key factor in a resistance against me. That doesn't sit right with me.
And I can see why.
So I'm curious as to hear your side of things.
My side
Maybe
of the
they're
story, you say. Okay, well, my side of the story. Here, why don't me and Awesome both explain what we know? We have a group chat with them.
Okay.
So, Madness came running to build a shop in our district. A really nice shop, in fact. I shop at it quite often. Now, he wanted to get materials to sell some, I think it was weapons or something. Something related about, like, weapons. And those weapons, you would not let him sell. Well, someone in your nation wouldn't let him sell.
Oh, that would be me.
That would be you. And that is fair. I didn't see a problem with it. Because what we were buying primarily was golden carrots and rockets.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I allowed those.
So what I was told by Madness was that he ended up leaving the Sultanate because it was a choice between like profits or like staying true to the Sultanate. So he left the Sultanate. So did someone else. Was it Wolfie?
Wolfie.
Wolfie, yeah.
Yeah, it was me.
They left to run the shop. And I was approached a few days ago by Madness about, actually, this ties back to something we did earlier. So, most of you know that we ended up going through your chest. Didn't take anything.
I actually did not know this.
Really? Y'all did not tell him. Y'all are awful. We ended up going through your chest because Madness wanted to organize a raid. Personally, I just wanted to check out the Sultanate. Y'all have some cool builds.
I know.
So, we went there. And he was like, look at all this. We can steal all of this. And you know what? I was never sure about the idea.
That was the very reason I made you president.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I went along with it, you know. Wanted to hear his full story. So, what I ended up actually doing was messaging Rare Snow about setting up an event. He went through with it. Never actually happened, though. Couldn't organize it. And actually, the day of the event, I'm pretty sure we ended up getting the information about Madness and his motives. Anything you'd like to add? Awesome.
I'm sorry to cut in, sir, but it's probably about time you get to the reparations.
I don't know what that
You
means.
told me to remind you earlier. If you
So none of this sit right with me. None of this at all sit right with me. That I have a nation that I thought I was quite well with, my relations get harmed by a traitorous. I don't even know what to call him, because this man he did the same thing to the previous nation he's in, and I want you to realize now you mentioned something. He had the choice between loyalty and profit, and chose profit.
Yeah.
That in itself goes to show what kind of person you just put into your nation. And that his personal goal is to take over my nation for what reason? Profit. That doesn't sit right with me. And so, what are you going to do about it?
Well, step one, have a nice long talk with them. Maybe a little aggressive persuasion. Second, contact you. That's it. We're gonna talk it out with you. We're gonna see, hey, what is fair to compensate for this.
I think I can agree with this. I think I'm not gonna lie. I was very close before hearing your guys' side. I was very angry. I was very, very angry to hear oh, sorry. One of my members just whispered in my ear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being told that Magnus, and I quote, spoke to you about this. You knew all about this, and that you, and I quote, were fine with it. You were.
This ties back to earlier.
That you were going along with it?
Well, if you don't get to go, be right back. You stay here for the rest of the 6 minutes this meeting is happening.
But
Yep.
this is an issue, because now I don't know whether or not you're trying to deceive me or not on this whole Magnus situation. I have now two sides. You say
I
that
give
you're
you my complete and honest word that I will not betray, lie, or deceive you.
And now
I am putting that on my scout's honor.
How could I? And how could? What's a man's honor if they have none to begin with? So how can I trust you on that? How can I trust? How can I know that you have honor? How can I know that?
Because I trust him.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
I know you in real life. You trust me no matter
Oh,
what.
come on. I've regained your trust before.
Awesome. I know you. I've known you, of course, but I'm not gonna let that get in the way of a situation where my nation is being put at risk because of two people who are warmongers are under your leadership, Faint.
Again, what the plan is we're going to have a nice long talk with you and whoever you might find suspicious, and we're going to sort this out. I would not like to start any war.
I'm gonna say right now, reparations will have to be paid.
That can be done.
This is I'm sorry, but that is bad, because Magnus is a traitor to my nation, and the fact that this man I gave him a choice. I said, listen, your headquarters is in my nation. Therefore, it is the property of the Sultanate. I told him I won't take taxes, but you have to realize that your headquarters just has to be in the Sultanate's name, practically.
Hmm.
And he decided that he didn't like that, and so he wants to make money and move. But the day before, not even the day before, excuse me, a few hours before that, he goes to me and asks me what I would like sold in the shop and what should be restricted. I told him obsidian is a little dangerous. Let's not sell obsidian, and he was fine with it. But now that I say it's Sultanate property, but you have total ownership over it, that's when he decides, oh, you know what? Everything that I've worked for here, done. I choose money. That's wrong.
All right.
Fully.
Step 1. Close the shop. I'm going to do that personally. I'll block it off. Put a sign up saying closed for now. Step 2. We organize a meeting. I don't care about you, Wolfie. You can wait. If you're so worried about it, go make another shop. Step 2, organize a meeting. Yeah, I don't care. Step 3, see what we can do to, repay our debts. Made things straight. Step 4, future talk. How can we prevent this from happening again?
I'm fine with this idea.
Mm-hmm.
But the reparations, they will be heavy.
All
Not
right, as long as it's not
impossible.
on any of our lives, I'm sure we can make it.
No, I'll.
Or getting elytra. I really don't like getting elytra.
No, we don't need elytras. But it will be heavy. Not impossible, but it will be a toll because this. I'm gonna tell you right now, my people are hungry. I want to say this right now. Practically, I am the one thing that's standing between war right now. My nation has been disrespected today. For the reasons of nothing but being successful. That happens in life. You become successful, you get people that want to try to tear you down. But that is not, I know that is not what Awesome's dream was when he formed Ediga.
Not my dream either.
No, but I did form Edega as if anything were to go wrong with the Sultanate, it was supposed to be a safe haven. So, well, really
And that
from
safe
any,
haven has turned into an aggressor against us.
yeah, but I'm
And
handling elections in such a way to prevent
we
anything
want
from
to
happening.
make strides towards, well, actually away from that.
Absolutely.
Sir, I have to intervene here. I was asked to intervene in case someone was happening. I think you should get back on the track on what they have to pay.
Again, that will be hosted in a different meeting.
That would be no worries. I'm not gonna change my it will be expensive. I'm gonna give you would you like a hint? At
Sure.
least netherite.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
gonna-
All right, whatever. We have a
it's
wool
gonna-
farm for a reason.
It's gonna be a lot. About you know what? Yeah, no. I think we can discuss reparations here. I
You know
think
what?
we can.
All right.
Yeah, I think we can have a sit down and discuss reparations and negotiate on a fair price. Now I've just talked to Austin before. I had a situation before with him when his nation first started here, and it was handled well. Austin and I both respect each other. We've known each other, and I can obviously see Austin picked a very logical leader. So but this is gonna hurt because this is a second offense now. We are now almost on strike 3. Strike 1, Awesome accepted someone into under his leadership, and the dude absolutely almost got the full force of the Sultanate to come crashing down on him. And he was so arrogant. I mean, it was disgusting. It was literally just disgusting. So now that this is a second offense, and I excused Austin from any sort of materialistic reparation, now we're gonna up the price. We're gonna combine both the strike 1 and strike 2, and I'm going to demand 7 netherite blocks.
Hmm. Can we do 5?
It was originally gonna be 10, by the way.
How about this? 5 netherite blocks, 4 diamond blocks.
5
Sure.
netherite, 5 diamond.
All right, we got ourselves a deal.
Okay.
Want to shake on it in the only way
Yeah,
I know
let's-
how? By like rubbing against each other?
Hey.
All right.
Listen. I don't want war.
Neither do I.
I mean, I kind of do, but I don't. My nation was very much disrespected today, but you guys are on strike 2 now. If anything, and I mean literally the smallest, I mean it. Like if one of your members even like breathes at one of my members the wrong way, there will be no meeting. There will be a There will be a meeting. No, there will be a meeting. It will be a declaration of war, but there will be a meeting. Yeah,
Hmm.
a summit, exactly. Because my goal is to let everyone thrive. I don't want to cause problems. But when people go out of their way to bash, disrespect, and host members who are traitors, I mean absolute traitors to my nation, I take that to heart. I'm being very gracious by going down from 10 to 5 netherite blocks.
You went from 7 to 5.
You know what? I might go back up to 7. I'm gonna
Please
go
do.
back. I'm gonna go back up to 7. 7.
No, we
7
already
netherite
like
blocks.
shook on it. You can't.
I know. We're
this
gonna
is-
double shake on
No,
it.
no,
We're gonna
no, we're
double
not.
shake
No,
on it.
no. I'm
We're
just
gonna- no,
gonna. No, I'm just gonna.
Hey, you walk out here. Oh, Faint, listen.
I'm not shaking on 7. That's too much. I'm barging her. I'll give you like an ender pearl.
If you keep it at 5, I can give you a stack of
What the
diamonds.
fuck, Snow? Whose side are you on?
Well, listen, Faint. What
I
he's
think
saying
that was me.
is true. 7 netherite blocks, because I've realized I'm being very generous right now with the fact that this is strike 2, and although I don't want to be seen as evil or being wrong in this situation, no one does. But this is ridiculous. I mean, 2 incidents in one day. You have a guy that's literally saying in a literal video, an audio clip of him saying,
What the?
let's have a war between Edeka and the Sultanate, and I'll supply them. And then we have Magnus feeding you guys weapons, and his end goal is to literally take my spot. That's I could declare war on that right now. I should. The dude wants to take my throne. Why? For profit.
Again, we host another meeting regarding him and all of his little comrades that have a similar goal.
7 netherite
The reason
blocks.
I asked for another meeting, by the way, is
Why?
so that me and you can discuss a fair punishment. Because this is not acceptable.
7
Not in
netherite
any way,
blocks?
shape, or form.
How is this not acceptable? What would you do?
What would I do?
What would you do if one of my members, let's say Oracle here, what if he was in your nation, betrays you, joins my nation, and then supplies the rest of us with weapons and armor to one day hopefully take over your spot? I'm sorry.
Vision, when did you go back to the Sultanate? Last I heard, you were with the Windonians.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't.
All right.
Well-
I'm just curious.
Shut up, please.
Oracle is always Oracle will always be loyal. He's one of my best men.
If he was
So
always
I'm-
loyal, he wouldn't have joined Windonia.
Well, he was simping, but it doesn't matter. Anyway,
I get that is true.
I say, listen, 7 is just 2 above 5. I was originally gonna start at 10. I've reduced it by a whole 27 ingots. That's fair. I don't want diamonds. I don't want anything else. 7 netherite blocks, and then we'll have another meeting to discuss about what will be done with Magnus. Melon has been banished already. He's been assassinated. He's done. He's done. Now there's just left with the reparation and the death, or not death. I don't want to say death of Magnus, not yet. But the punishment of Magnus. Sorry, I didn't mean to say death. I was still stuck on the whole assassination thing. So 7 netherite block. Now I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna give you a day or something. No, you will have a lot of time.
Don't
No,
worry,
Wolfie,
I'll
I
have
don't
my
consider you a
finest men
true-
on it.
Wolfie,
Mats, you owe me.
Wolfie. No, bro, now's not the time,
No.
man. It's okay, Wolfie. I don't. Anyway, just 7 netherite blocks, and then we'll go from there. We'll go to a second meeting discussing Magnus.
All right. Why don't we host that privately?
I will of course bring my best man, but yeah,
Me too, of course.
Well, yeah,
Ow,
yeah. Well,
can you not?
that was a love arrow. I told him to.
All right.
No, I didn't tell him, but that was a love arrow. There you go, love arrow is better. So do we have a deal?
Mine-
7 netherite blocks, and then a secondary meeting discussing Magnus.
Sure.
All right, now this is I'm gonna shake with my notch apple. This is gonna be like
I'm
the
gonna
most
shade with
honorable-
my bread that I'm gonna eat later.
Oh yes. Give me that
That's
dough.
our way of showing respect.
All right. Oh, I just dropped my notch out. Oop. All right. So we have a deal. Now there will be. Well, let's discuss time frame of this payment. We can't make it too long. We can't make it too short because we don't. I'm not a fucking asshole. How long do you think you will need?
2 weeks minimum, honestly. We're really slow and we still got a couple things to do. You know?
I'm trying to think because I'm not gonna lie. Like I did kind of expect that because one, like there isn't a lot of you, and then some of you don't get on a lot.
Yeah.
You got other stuff you gotta do.
Can I
You know.
chime in for a sec?
What's up?
What's up?
How about half in 1 week and then the other half
We could do
by the
that.
second week?
I like that idea. Half 1 week, half the other week. Which is hard to. How many? So wait, 7 times 9. That's why I can't math. Why is my mouse being?
Just do like 4 blocks the first
63.
week.
So 63. So there's 63. So one week is 1 week is like 30. The other one's like I don't know. 30, 33. I don't know. Would that be fine? We split it in
I
half per week.
Yes.
Just so we know we actually will end up getting some sort of reparation.
No, reparations will be paid. Despite time frames.
And I'm not gonna and like if see I need to I don't want to be like super strict, but I need to like make sure that it's enforced. If we don't get the reparation,
Any pieces of netherite, I will have in a chest for you to come pick up. Okay?
fair.
All right.
Okay.
Is that it?
Does anyone else in my nation have anything they want to say?
Anyone else in Edega have anything to add on?
Whoops.
Whoops. Okay.
All
Great.
right.
You suck.
As the butler for this, I really enjoyed it. Someone please pay me. I'm not getting paid.
I'll give you a couple arrows and a piece of bread.
I'll
I
give you a
already
golden
gave
apple.
respect to the one netherite ingot I had.
Cool.
I'll take that into mind,
Wait, bro,
Sonny.
wait. There's no ender chest here.
Oh, and
Rom,
respect.
Rom, you have anything you
Unfortunate.
want to say
Oh, okay, it's over here. It's over
at all?
Huh? No,
You
I
haven't-
think you pretty much covered everything.
Good. Or
Respect.
here. Hey, Spike.
I-
Yeah, what's up?
As
Yo.
as a sign of trust in my nation, you are number one. Welcome to come anytime you'd like. Just, don't rate us. 2, if you feel like it, you're welcome to build the shop for profits. I can show you where.
Oh,
That's it. I was gonna have
In
a 3,
your
but I
district.
don't remember.
I'll consider.
In-
I'll
in
consider
your
that
district?
actually. I'll consider that actually. There's just one thing that I kind of remembered a little bit. Again, my guy kind of whispered in my ear about it. I heard there was just one thing I just forgot to mention it. There was something about you guys wanting to start heists.
Yeah, no, that's what I was talking about earlier. Remember,
Oh, okay.
when I said I looked through your chests with
Oh, no, mine's-
madness?
Mhm.
I could cry upstairs.
Okay.
I was talking about that and how I
Hey,
lied.
everyone downstairs!
That's
Sit
a
down.
little
Okay.
that's a little bit I kind of brushed
Remember?
past that for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why I brushed past that, but looking through my chest, that's a
All right,
big
I can
dodo.
explain.
And now,
Madness
and now I was
wanted me to
hold on.
come.
Excuse me. I was just whispered too that he wanted to attack my personal bunker, which was
I was not told of that. No, not mine. Nope.
that's his personal. Okay. So,
No.
another
He
personal
just wanted
agenda
to
of
go
his.
after like the iron.
No, I definitely wouldn't. I definitely don't think he would just go after iron. Let's be real here.
That's what he was telling me. Iron and potions.
Iron.
If we're thinking of the same thing, yeah, that's what I remember too.
Yeah, that's not. That's what I was discussing. I was like, I looked through your chest. I think it was the iron chest, one of them. I was like, that's a lot of iron, and then I left.
That's the only build I know about still is the iron farm because I've pressured Magnus to tell me because I kept looking at the map. I was like, what is that? Tell me. It's so big. Just tell me.
Yeah, no, we do have some fine equipment in my nation.
Oh yeah, I'd imagine.
But I mean, it's weird that he would go for quote unquote iron, considering the fact that he doesn't need it. So I don't know
Yeah,
why he would
I
say
don't-
iron. Would you happen to know anything?
No, especially since we have an iron farm ourselves.
Yeah.
Now that's suspicious. See what I mean? Now this is happening.
Again?
Now we
I
both
can
don't
confirm.
know what's.
We have a long talk with Madness
Hmm.
and decide a fair punishment for him.
True, he is.
Reparations
think-
are going to be paid.
Yep. Okay. I'm fine with this, but just remember that. Now the punishments, I'll make sure it's fair. We'll both make sure it's fair.
All right.
But he was one of my.
He's
higher
not
ups,
going to be
so-
an Edigan. Not anymore. That is just number one. After that, I'll put it in your hands.
I like the sound of this. Okay, we'll discuss that and then. Okay, but I like the sound of the start of.
Rebuilding our trust as two very powerful nations.
Yep. You know what? I'm fine with this. I think this could work. All right, this is. We can. Oh, ooh.
That's
So
a
we can
lot.
have-
That's
Alright, real
It's
quick. I'm sorry.
magical.
This is part of my job. Let me get.
Oh, no! Oh, I got it.
Let me just get some things into order. Okay, sorry, I'll get up to. Alright, so 7 netherite blocks in order. 3 on the first week, 4 on the second. Because yeah, I gotta split it and have something.
Mhm.
Alright, I'll write this down for us. Alright, so. Sorry, I'm writing this on a typewriter. Don't worry.
Yep,
Why?
of course.
Wait, an actual typewriter?
Wait,
No,
that's
mechanical
not
keyboard.
Oh,
Shut up,
okay.
Moore. It's a typewriter.
Typewriters are sick. Honestly, I'd pay money for one.
Alright, so past that, you guys are also agreeing to kick Magnus out of your nation. Is that correct?
His store's out. You know what? May I be there for the shutting down of his store?
Absolutely.
Oh,
more than
that is
welcome.
gonna.
Alright, and he will
Chef's
be kicked
kiss.
out
And
of the
not just
nation.
that,
Can I please get that straight for
If
me?
there's
Yeah,
anything you
yeah.
see of value in there,
Cool.
you may take
Oh.
it as long as it's
Mine's
not a
cool.
bad cess. Because
Oh,
poor
of
Wolfie
course,
still
of
got it.
course, of course.
My store. Cool. Smash.
Yeah.
I'm currently drawing.
Can I get
Yeah.
permission to allow the local newspapers to post this in the news?
Yes.
Yes.
Also the demands and the outcome of the conversation.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Outcome?
think that's fair. Well, the outcome reparations. Well, I wouldn't post anything about Magnus yet.
No, right? You should-
No. Yeah.
We don't want him to hear from a secondary source. I feel like from I think it should be told or said from the leader of his nation. So in the news you can talk about the reparations and generally like what was the talk about, but no specifics. Do not be specific.
Of course.
It's no matter.
Alright, so anything past 7 netherite blocks in 2 weeks, half and half, Magnus's store will be shut down and will be kicked out of Attica. Anything past that?
A secondary meeting will be hosted about Magnus. After that, that's the basis of what will happen to Magnus. But another meeting will be held regarding.
Okay,
Magnus.
I'll tell the newspaper to censor that. Is an anomalous person.
Yep.
Alright, anything past that?
I think we're
think we're-
good.
Would anyone like to add anything?
Any Edigans would you like to add on to the conversation?
sad.
Wolfie, again, I'm really sorry about the store. I'll compensate for that out of my pockets.
As will I.
Alright, last thing. If the tip jar is right here, please tip me.
Do I have anything of value?
I have one of Max's helmets.
I can give you. You know what? I'll give you another golden apple.
Ah, perfect.
Can I have my helmet, please?
Spike.
No.
No, this is mine though.
There's a totem.
Fuck you, Fane.
I
Where's the tip
Oh,
thing?
vest.
Right
Here.
here, right here on the table, right here. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Wait, am I allowed to leave yet?
We have no use for it.
Thank you. I
Thank you,
will
thank you,
make sure that goes to the right people.
Oh, hey.
We good?
I think,
Oh,
Yeah,
happy-
we're all good.
Thank you.
Alright, I'll send this to the news. Alright, you're all good.
Alright.
I think this meeting is now
Alright, cool.
adjourned. Snow, can you conclude us off? You know what I'm saying? Saying the meeting is adjourned because you're the mediator. All right, he nodded. The meeting is adjourned. All right. To
Your
peace.
day, Max.
Alright, I'll send this to the news.
Oh wait, shit! I forgot about that. Okay.
Wait, Vest.
Yes.
Alright, I'm fucking
Strength-
lagging shit. Don't kill me, please.
To strengthen relations, should we have like an additional place where you can just meet up anytime? Like it doesn't even matter who, just like a
I'll
little
tell you
area.
What, later down the road,
Anyone going to
What-
eat chest?
once Sony finishes in
Sir.
2 years, I'll invite you to my palace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I'll be.
Alright, hold on. I'm
Excited.
sending this to the newspapers now.
Awesome.
Snow.
Fane.
Snow
I felt that
newspaper.
real
What's up?
Snow.
I felt that real
Invite Liam to the nation now.
respect. I felt that.
Ah, that's not me. That's awesome forever. Hey, awesome. I need you to invite a few people.
Actually,
Also,
that's fine with me, just so
make
long
it
as
real
you
high.
give consent.
I can tell you. Kelly Jelly and Constable
Okay.
Jack both want to be Edigans.
I forget who Constable Jack is.
That's
Constantly.
Gabe.
Oh, okay.
Constable Jack seems such a familiar name, and I don't know why. Sorry. It's
Okay,
Sonny.
invited
We'll get it done
Constable
eventually.
Jack and team.
Snow,
Jelly?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelly Jelly. Okay. Is that it? Do you need anyone else? I
I take
invited
offense to
Constable
that,
Dr. Kelly
and
Kelly.
I would like to sue him.
Do you know what the
defamation.
accept command is again?
Team join.
Slash
Slash
team
team join.
accept.
No,
Or slash team join. You're right. Yeah.
All
What
right.
is that? Oh, that's a triple.
I'm really tired. I got no sleep, and I'm really gonna regret having to pay 7 netherite plots. See you later.
Alright, hold on. I gotta change upstairs to take off my butler's outfit. Give me a second.
Alright, I'm gonna go in the